What's up, guys? So I want to take a little bit more lighthearted approach to this next video. And the reason is behind that is that, one of the things sometimes I've started off in the past of maybe a few of my workshops or classes that I've taught is that I like to go ahead and state right from the very beginning, you're all liars. Now, I lightheartedly say that in a sense that when we look at the model that we're drawing, we're taught, and as we go through elementary school or whatever, we're taught to draw with our imagination, draw with just our overall, our own experiences, and not draw with reality. And so one of the things that we do as artists is we ultimately do want to add in our own opinion and our own ideas and those sort of things. But it needs to be educated from a base or foundation of knowledge. And that knowledge is what's going to help educate us, along with what I talked about in my last video of the results of taking that information and being able to better understand and not necessarily lie to ourselves or lie to the model, but that we're setting aside what that model is, what that model is representing in terms of the emotion that they are having or experiencing, and we're trying to as accurately as possible emulate their idea of their body language to be able to communicate to the viewer that, hey, this is the emotion, this is the idea. So to be able to do that, we have to look at reality. We have to look at how they are, how they're organized. Now, along with that, and one subject that I like to talk about here is that anatomy isn't necessarily the first thing that you discuss. Is like, well, Eli, I thought you were just telling me that I can't be a liar. In order to not be a liar, I need to study anatomy. And that's true to an extent. But I think it's more important that you learn how to draw the human form as quickly and as efficiently as possible. But you're trying to represent it as honestly as possible and not necessarily being dishonest. And that you're trying to understand the pose and how that figure is organized. After that, along with that foundation of knowledge, then comes that opinion part, that sort of imagination part. But it's only educated based upon the knowledge that you're expressing. So the goal is to shred yourself of all assumptions that you have about the model. Shred yourself of how you think things are organized, and you try to search for the grain, that absolute grain of reality of how things are organized. Is there a foundation? Is there balance involved? Is there rhythm and those sort of things? So what I want to say here now is that on September 2nd, we're sending out we're launching this website to be able to pass this information on to you. We are so excited to be able to do that and have this event. And I can't say it anymore, but we believe that this will truly help out your human forms and be able to take your human forms to the next level, where you're wanting to draw with dynamic human forms that don't feel static, that don't feel so anatomically, they feel correct, but you're just not able to get them to the point where, in a sense, you're being honest with what they look like, but you want to add enthusiasm and opinion, and you're just struggling with it. I think we have an answer for that. So come join us on September 2nd. Come to this feed, this YouTube video, all that sort of good stuff. And as always, we'll check you next time, and have a blessed day.